for mine is redesigned. And if it is, to thank the law, cause that's the mastermind. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This the scene.
That shit was, I don't understand it.
This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Dallas Cowboys.
I only threw 2. That is a lot, though.
Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And that's going to be caught. It's Rico Gafford. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, terrific last week in the season opening victory.
Yeah, we're definitely in top form and pitched a shutout, as a matter of fact. That's the cherry on top of a great week of preparation. And you know what? These guys are eager to keep it going. Some motivation this week, not an issue.
They try to set up the bubble screen here. It's complete.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
2 walk-off.
Throwing Jones. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Micah Parsons. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
All right, watch all them damn deep passes.
Now Jones. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Jones on 3rd down. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And the Giants send out their punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
If I play you, most likely.
And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Well, they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they give up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line.
I don't get how they tell you to play back, play over top,
trying to watch an
NFL
game and trying to account for their passing game. That's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. In this case, he picks up the first down.
And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. Officially, it's a 1-yard
I just played the
loss.
Raiders.
That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you're looking for at the inside linebacker spot. Versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, it should open up his running game, too. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Catch him in the middle of that damn slide and kill him.
They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Yeah, I hate that shit about this game, though. Just because I run into my linemen, they make me fall.
From the 38, Prescott. The toss here completed to Pittman. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that. Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit.
97 speed. How the fuck did he keep up with
it? Go, but you're right. That's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, do I have that dagger play? Do I have that play and just finish them off right now? Because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
Yeah, great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. Officially,
it's the last season. Shit, I don't blame you.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting up their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity.
Because, I mean, I got receivers.
You can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Prescott. Open man Lamb. It's complete. Touchdown. CeeDee Lamb. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Cowboys go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point right down the middle.
Really
and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I was listening to the same situation. He scored a touchdown, went for 2 and got it.
The Giants offense
I
at
scored
the
a touchdown
line,
with
ready
30
to
seconds
begin their
left.
next
Win the game.
drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but
Bruh,
I think when
this-
it comes
how
within your
does these
division like
niggas not
this, it's a
drop no
measuring
passes,
stick game with
bruh?
a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
They go play action here on first down. He'll buy some time right. Got a man, that's Colin Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Now a play fake here on first down. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And they'll use him out of the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Good shit, boy.
Oh, you seeing my stream?
Oh, yeah.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Jones. Yep. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Parsons. And the Cowboys are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-0, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on, and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Madden or 2K?
They find some open field here. And finally, he is out of bounds, but not before taking it down near the 15. 54 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. On the option, here's Elliott. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes I forget how much information he has to go through before the ball's even snapped.
Yeah, the boys grease me. I ain't looked in that since.
Shot through the gap like a rocket. Ends up spilling it for a loss.
What?
I played. Eight bands. It was like 8,500.
On 2nd and 12. Prescott.
So in these leagues that we be playing in now, you gotta pay, and not everybody get drafted. So you gotta pay just to be eligible to be drafted, and it's like $15. It'd be like 100+ niggas trying to play, bro. And then you got the niggas that's GMs. They pay like 25, 30, some shit like that. So my team ended up winning the NBA shit, but one of the niggas had all the money linked to his account. The nigga deactivated his Facebook, everything, took all the money and dipped. Nobody heard from him since.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
But, and also now, it wasn't just the P5 league, it was a P4 league, it was an Xbox league. Like they got, this league covers all different types of systems. Nigga took money from every single league for every system, bro, and dipped. Yeah.
And forthcoming, a field goal try for the Cowboys. This just
see that little coast to coast shit, that's cool. But the real hoopers, like the nice niggas be in NBA.
His kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
Yeah, 8 bands. Yeah, I would
ready to begin their next drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
On 2nd and 2.
He can't be sued for that.
The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Oh, they're looking out for him.
Throwing on 1st down. Jones. Over the middle, complete. That's good one. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
And this was a nice example
of the
coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route. Just trying to
probably
some
not.
Space, and it worked awfully well.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. That's into the hands of Gafford, complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And the Cowboys here on 3rd down bringing in an extra defensive back. Looking to throw. Jones. Dancing to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And the Cowboys' defense is going to get them the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys' offense. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. 1st down, Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Prescott. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Michael Pittman in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys will extend their lead here just before halftime.
I mean, it was all audibles.
Point after right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Cowboys out on top. As we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
These two coaching staffs likely going through their final adjustments for the second half. One of these teams is going to emerge 2-0. But who will it be? To find out, let's go back to Brandon and Charles.
Hey, did I ever tell you that the old Titans nigga that he be watching my house and shit, and like he gonna pull up on me?
With that fake address.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
What state was that?
Virginia.
Whatever. Nah, he wasn't Virginia.
No, you sent them Philly. You said Philly. It was in Philly.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have
You gonna get the body over nothing.
underway in quarter 3. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
Big Leonard Williams there on the stop.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defense in front.
Speaking of NBA, how about I just lost the divisional round again, bro?
And stacked him up.
Yeah.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Yeah, he was straight. He's straight, but I lost the same exact way, bro.
Got to throw it.
Cap get hit and fumble.
Get this out wide here to Elliott. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense.
But most of the niggas that was there when Roach won the bowl, they ain't even there no more.
Across the field, he was hoping he'd get lost behind
Nah,
the defensive line. But once he made
that
the catch,
and they noticed that
field,
niggas were having the same traits, all types of shit, like really breaking all the rules. The boys just got rid of them.
Picked off around the 41, and they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football.
No,
the problem is, you
they was just finding out like niggas were really out there just breaking hella rules.
And attacking and being overly aggressive. I think
and then when they switched it to Sim, yeah, when they switched it to Sim, it was over.
2nd and goal.
And then like the niggas were complaining about all the calls and shit. I'm like, bro, you know they ain't make all these calls when it was on comp.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. But the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute
I had
offensively.
Kadarius Toney wide open, bro, and he dropped the pass. Wide open touchdown, and he dropped it. In the bed.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Being chased out, and he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Daniel Jones, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Graham Gano on for the extra point.
These Giants nigga ass, and he was talking all that shit.
And it's 17-7.
Yeah,
I just tuned
Touchdown
in.
here to kick it away. Pollard to return from the end zone. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win.
Me pissed off, boy. Breaking all the damn rules. Nah, I'm talking about in Savage. That one game I lost. Nigga was breaking rules left and right, bro, and I fucking lost. I should have pulled a Mac. Like, hey, go ahead, pause that and quit.
Now Prescott. Rolling to his left. A dump off to Elliott. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try to cover him before he gets going?
Nigga was immediately rolling out all that shit. I'm like, bro, this shit, it's against the rules, bro. But I told him, I was like, hey, don't kick him. Don't kick the Saints, because I want to whoop his ass when I play him again. I swear to God, I'm going to demolish him. I'm going to kill that nigga.
Makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make
the Bucs do play the Saints twice, right?
They're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
I was about to say, now,
good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
That boy got 6 games to get himself together, because I'm going to whoop his ass. He 5-2.
So the drive takes him into Giants
territory.
Should be 8-0. First and 10 at the 41.
I don't know how I lost. Tom Brady did that dumb shit. Nah, I know. I be watching his streams, bro.
31-yard line. 80 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
What do he play on the most? Do he play on his nickel the most? Linebacker, safety, what?
Caught by Jones. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 13-yard line.
Okay.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing. Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. This will be caught at about the 5. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
This one of them cheese leagues. I already know I'm about to get my ass whooped. I don't know how I'm making the playoffs, and I'm playing in a cheese league full of niggas that just cheese. And I don't know how to guard that shit. I don't know how I'm making the playoffs.
So we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly,
I won't put him with that same shit. And them niggas will run. And them niggas will run up.
Sideline, what a job of keeping the toes in bounds.
And they will run up the score and shit.
Connection on that one. 30 yards. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, you know it's hot out here in this world when it's hot in nighttime.
Jones. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 21. Back to throw. Jones to Barkley on the check down. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll make it 2nd down. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now they'll try the jet sweep here. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being...
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. The Giant offense going to stay on the field as they'll go for 2. Jones throwing for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Prescott from the gun. Caught on the right side by Jones. That'll give him 8 that time, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the 1st down.
And as we say often, it shows confidence in your offensive line. The 1st down carry by Elliott. Able to slither by. Always got some breathing room. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. 132 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better really as nothing's going on.
What? Talking about on the line,
big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15.
Yeah, that just fucked me up with his analogy just now.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. Well, no doubt here in the 4th quarter, this is a huge defensive series.
Hey, they can read the scoreboard. They realize if they give up a field goal here, this game might be out of reach. They understand the stakes and are playing accordingly.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
Elliott. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the 1st of their timeouts. It's just their 1st. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Escaping the pressure right. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Cowboys are on their way to a 2-0 start. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. That's caught at the 1. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide, not even the option.
The boys going to do that immediate rollout every time.
They create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there for the defense. What you're trying to do
is
make
make sure leads, bro. I don't see the point of even playing this damn game if you're going to do that
shit. They run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense
they play it to beat this down. Niggas play it like you.
That's fine.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing Jones. And this one complete to Gafford. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Rico Gafford. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead. They'll try and throw for it. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off down at the 2. And now nothing but green ahead of him. The 30. 10. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Just a little bit of icing.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Yeah, you know it don't belong to that
drive. It was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Well, Prescott here to throw. This is caught. Touchdown! Michael Pittman. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Cowboys are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. They'll look to throw. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
I don't know how I blitzed on the right side.
It's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback.
Did he?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Jones. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. Now Jones on 1st and 10. Once again, he finds Slayton. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. He dumps it off to Barkley. Then he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Flushed out right. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out.
That boy going to say it on the, he going to say it on stream, too. Oh, yeah.
Throwing here, Prescott.
I do that shit, too, Dingo.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit.
He blitz. He send the blitz.
First sack of the game
that,
instead.
Yeah.
They're able to influence the release, and it did force the incomplete pass.
The Marcus, no, what's his name? Something Lawrence. He just ripped off that damn left tackle. That's all that was.
Prescott.
His X factor.
That is caught by Lamb. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Looking deep for Julio. And incomplete on the deep ball. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
So after the incompletion
I would take them, but
now
to be honest with you, I don't need them. I was tripping last season having Claypool on the damn bench.
That is caught, Michael Pittman.
But I was trying to get that nigga George Pickens superstar.
Down to the 9.
That shit ain't even work.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter play.
I don't get how
he had 97 hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Prescott now. He'll get this
now,
to Elliott.
And
he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Huh?
Michael Pittman there to make the grab. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, all right, man.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Like Skittles or something. Yeah, half sour and half regular.
Are they good?
Yeah. Honestly, I prefer to eat those, especially I know that they're like organic. And
set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
They slap organic on the bag, don't mean it.
No, that is very true.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Oh, this for a 2-year-old party?
Can you get my phone?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because
they've got his man complete. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players...
That's what your ass get trying to run up the score. He done scored at the end of the game.
The outcome, but hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time.
What you gonna do, punch me,
later on, we
motherfucker?
find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, those points mean a lot there.
Well, at least at the very end, there's something to take away. They lost the game, but got in the end zone, got a 2-point conversion as well. I don't know, though. In the end, you still lost the football game.
You still lost the game, but maybe they were just capitalizing on the flurry at the end, right? You scored the touchdown, keep the momentum going, go for 2. Maybe they're working on something for down the road. As you said, it doesn't matter. You lose the game, but you finish with a touchdown and a successful 2-point conversion.
Some sort of a building block.
Yeah, something.
So for the Cowboys, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you the real reason why I lowball Julio too. During free agency, yeah.